Took my chances.
What is she looking at?
She's got the... No way! She's got the notepad?
Syntell Rekkai.
What's going on? It's your boy Syntell with the Intel, and you can already see Rekkai is in the building. What's going on, champion?
Hello, governor.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Listen, this is Paradise Season 1, Episode 5. This one is called In the Palaces of Crowned Kings, because I can read. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with us. This has been great. Episodes 1 through 4 have not disappointed. If you need to catch up, there'll be a link in the description. Rekkai, how are you feeling so far about Paradise?
I'm feeling good. Apparently not as good as you are, my sir. I'm glad that you got your Joe in you. You got... No, that sounded weird. Not Joe. Pause.
Slow down.
Pause. No, daddy. No, daddy. I'm glad that you got your cup of coffee. You know what I'm saying? Not a spot of tea, but you got a cup of coffee. So, yeah, we out here. I'm ready for these Paradise streets. See what's going on.
That part. Listen, make sure you stay to the end, because you already know we're going to chop it up. Have a bit of a back and forth over the things we've enjoyed and over some of the things we may be scratching our heads about. So without any further ado, let's get started.
I had a dream, which was not all a dream.
That's Cal's father. That's Cal's father.
And the stars did wander.
Is that the Washington Monument?
No way. Word?
Into a selfish prayer.
Wow.
For light.
The water got that high? Yeah, if the water got that high, oh yeah. The only place you can go to is the Rockies.
What took you so long?
You're a pilot, you're a jet, you tell me.
I wonder what that meant.
Right? The bookmark, right?
Have you watched this guy play?
Is that an old Sony Trinitron television? My God.
Yes, it's 97. He's watching Tiger.
Make you a drink?
It's 11 a.m.
And happy hour somewhere.
Word, you're saying that?
I am more bullish on North Dakota and the back in shale.
Okay, so you got oil money. Damn.
What's he? Damn, he took that to the head.
I'm leading the business,
What's he getting ready to tell him?
Dad.
Ooh.
Drilling and hydrofracturing were never my speed. I want something simpler. I want to teach high school.
What? Wow.
You will begin in Kentucky, of course. Our last name alone could get a horse with a speech impediment elected in Kentucky. Now you...
And thing is, he's not lying.
I'm not a teenager anymore. You don't control
Enough. And one that does not include teaching dipshit ninth graders catcher in the rye year after year.
That part.
Men who have made this world more or less with their bare hands. And I am not going to watch you piss all that away. Now, you will thank me one day. And even if you don't, your future children certainly will. Unlike you, they might just be grateful for that Bradford name.
You know what? I co-sign everything he just said.
Wow, that was a hell of an intro. You got to give it to them. Like, their intros be on the money.
Did his watch say future President Bradford?
You said the box?
No, his watch.
Oh, no, it's the burial.
Did it say future?
No, it's just the burial of Cal. I think that's what it said.
They just put me on leave. I'm still an agent. Where's your brother?
He's next door at Carl's with...
Look how much they love each other.
Expecting a 10-year-old to keep your secret is a real leap of faith.
Yeah.
How easy would it be for them to put a camera in there?
Come on, Xavier. That's a little paranoid, isn't it?
Is it?
You just say the word.
Thanks, Carl.
Is it?
Let's try this one.
That's just crazy.
That's wild.
That his head would clear and that all the stress and the pressure would just fade away.
Funny things that we pick up from our fathers.
He was unraveling those last few weeks. You know, some of you might have even seen him running around in his bathrobe.
Why would he say that?
My dude, I got Rocky 3 queued up, not to mention some popcorn and some bourbon. You in?
Rocky 3, the greatest Rocky of all time. Yeah, Clubber Lang.
With Clubber Lang?
Playing Pebble Beach in a golf simulator while a bunch of gazillionaires stick their hands up his ass to make us mouth.
Wow, you out of pocket, man.
Keep your freaking hands to yourself, Junior.
They need to send him to the hood of paradise.
It's probably time we start thinking about putting a child lock.
No, not yet, man.
Just thought if we...
Not yet.
Yes, sir.
Nobody wants to
They
have
call
that
Billy
conversation.
Sniper.
You thought they were all lost at sea, those four. And they did it right under your nose.
Oh, he knew.
Not my president.
Damn. He just told his son that his Lambo's blue.
You knew what was coming, and you kept it to yourself. That makes you complicit.
And you get from your daddy and your son today. My God.
You know, I can't wait to
There's a lack of
see
respect
how
in
you
this
hide
house.
from yourself when the liquor finally runs out.
Mm.
Wish you died with the rest of the world.
Bless that restraint, because his son should be chin checked. That's because he didn't get enough whoopings when he was young. I bet that boy never went and picked his own switch.
And the man loved his golf.
Lord knows I have.
Yep.
and
That's why
it
you
better
keep
not
a
be
proper
brown.
tone of respect.
And it better not be brown, boy. Let me tell you.
Hey there, Collins.
You keep a proper tone of respect. He had all the disrespect dripping from his
He hasn't
voice.
answered my text.
Jane is such a different person to me now.
The samples never arrived. And who is the one person with the power to get in the way of something like that?
Sinatra.
But you were dating the murder victim. So my circle of trust is staying put for right now.
I ain't mad at that. I feel that. We ain't buddy yet.
Charge who could open up all Lady Liberty's precious resources for whatever she needed. Ask you a question.
Fix was in off top.
Wow.
Cal, can I be honest with you?
That was sugar-coated?
What did to get you here? You have shouldered an unimaginable burden.
That part.
I am saying that I have since discovered you have certain practices and policies I quite enjoy.
Like when you be clapping these cheeks, eh?
Other than the occasional condescending sweetheart or darling, no. No nickname. Why?
Sexual chocolate.
Man, it's hard to be a sniper in a world without real guns.
So she's sniper.
No,
Yeah,
Billy Sniper.
Oh, okay. I thought he was putting that on her.
You really think people this powerful would actually leave themselves defenseless?
Yeah, that part.
I'm the special agent in charge. If there are guns down here, I need to know about them.
I got some work to do.
Guns is an understatement.
This is more for me. You know that, right?
Yeah, but right now you asking questions above your pay grade, my girl.
Yeah, I'm still the president. Regardless of what this is,
Yeah.
I am still the president.
So is he divorced from his wife, or
I
they
don't
just,
think
I
so.
got that understanding. I
Yeah.
do what I do, you do what you do.
That part. That is a secret.
Just do it over there away from me.
At least
yeah.
that's how I've been taking it.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Oh, Jane, just seeing her just
Billy.
I feel like she feels like a
I can't
loaded
wait.
gun behind his head.
I can't wait to see this face of, surprise and wonderment. Watch, and Collins, he gonna know. He's like,
ain't
of all the
finna
things I
buy
know
it.
about him.
Yeah, he ain't finna buy this. He ain't finna buy an overdose. No way.
But he gotta check her response. That's why I gotta see her.
He's cold,
So-
my guy.
They've had 2 deaths in the same week.
Oh, her tears are infuriating. Damn you, Jane.
I don't know. Are they real?
She's a pro. She's a professional.
She is good. She is good. Right now, I think I would buy that bullshit.
I hate to admit I probably would have bought it too.
Agent Collins, it's,
And Def just seems to be following you.
And do you see her touching all
I'm
over
at the
him?
home of Agent Billy Pace.
Anybody knows a crime scene? You don't do it.
He's dead.
I hate you so much, Jane.
Look at this hoe.
Oh,
And the biggest, baddest mother sucker. She's still crying.
She's still trying to get her Oscar. Look at her.
He was maybe a little off, but
why?
not really.
Not everybody knew. He knew, but not everybody else knew. So why is she acting like that? That should be just a fellow agent to everybody else, right?
Yeah.
She's in here crying her face out. Like, yeah, on the low, he was clapping his cheeks, and I just happened to be there too on the day the president died. Like, stop. Like, she's doing too much. 47.
Yeah, basketball jersey for his Wildcats.
Yeah, it's Wildcats. It's Kentucky.
Lost at sea. What the fuck does that mean?
So you thought they were lost at sea, and it all happened right up under your nose.
We finally get to see what's on this damn tablet.
So who stole the tablet? Jane?
I think so. I think Jane killed him.
Oh, I would say so.
Yeah.
That's
Surface Expedition. I saw a folder for that.
he doesn't actually read this shit, huh?
Oh, so there's people out there in Antarctica. Temperature readings.
Well, this is not the only. This is not the only settlement like this.
First transmission. See, look. And if he doesn't have access, what does that mean?
You don't have access.
Presidential clearance, motherfucker.
You ain't got Sinatra clearance.
He gonna call Sinatra. Sinatra gonna be like, huh? What? What you talking about?
And that's what they was arguing about on his porch when Xavier
because she told him, she was like, I closed him out, and that's when she pretty much called him a pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You gotta break some eggs and make some omelets. So why did he have to come in here and get this book on Byron?
Something. You know he gonna get clearance. Wow.
That goes back to what his son was saying. These billionaires got their hand up your ass, moving your mouth like a puppet.
Radiation levels are still very high. We're taking a big risk being exposed this long.
Oh, it's doctored. Because that's not what she said.
I need you to keep her there until I can speak to the others.
I can't leave her out here.
Not true.
I found them.
And?
It's like you said, they got someone with them.
They're coming back here?
Yeah.
Billy's voice.
Then you need to do what we
Take him out.
discussed.
Agent
Pace.
Explorers lost at sea.
Out. I'll find someone who will, but don't bother coming back.
That's why he said don't trust Billy. I forgot what the number was, though.
Here's the thing, though. See what he's doing right now? He's writing all this stuff down off the tablet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, maybe the number was coordinates.
Pace's sniper.
Music library, thousands and thousands of albums in various formats.
Because he knew
terrific. Where would that?
He knew Xavier ate because they're old. So he probably cut a CD or something and put it in the library for. That is the Dewey Decimal number,
Dewey
whatever.
Decimal.
That's the number.
What y'all know about Dewey? Y'all don't know nothing about Dewey.
I don't. Out of every one of my details, Xavier Collins is the only one I really trust.
Knowing that Xavier's pissed at him, but he's like, nope, I trust that dude implicitly, though.
I mean, a good man is a good man.
Look at this. Remember, he's like back to himself now. He's trying to have his last supper or whatever.
Nice to see you out of your bathrobe, Cal.
This is when she called him out and called him soft.
I accessed the files about the expedition.
Like, you have a question?
A decision had to be made. And I made it.
I made it. Wow.
I'm the president. Don't you ever tell me what I can or cannot do. You understand me?
Oh.
If I decide to tell...
What? Say it to my face.
Oh, wait a minute.
I want to see what it looks like when you have balls.
It's fine. We're fine.
But he didn't want him wrapped up in it.
And I know how to get him.
She knows.
I have ourselves a
Did
little
Cal
coup.
eventually tell her?
Either that or she did her own
shit
digging.
don't- Yeah, she couldn't let it go after he said that. Because,
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. You think people this important don't have somewhere to defend themselves?
All he wanted those last few days was to hit shots with me in this stupid thing.
And is he sitting here drinking? It seems awful hypocritical for,
None of this had ever happened.
you know, the weight.
I didn't even show up for dinner that night.
I mean, you was real raggedy for that. Just trying to
You're
pull
going to try to tell his son some, yeah. Mm-hmm. Just like his daddy, though. He do look like he likes some
He like what he
coffee.
like, yeah.
Yeah. Here getting his Gary Owen on.
Are you okay? Do you want me to turn it off?
No.
Imagine what it would like to be on the beach for real.
What are you doing here?
Grandpa.
Damn it, granddad, you ain't see me trying to.
Oh, I know you. No, I saw her, Cal. I know you, girl. I know. Hey,
Look, he called him Cal.
Hey.
Chris, I'm sorry. He thinks that I'm my dad, and Chris.
Oh, he thought
he
that was
thinks
Cal and Robinson. That's what he thought that was.
Yeah, but remember, because she snuck out of there on the night that he died. See? So son bailed, he called her over.
He had to tell. He knew he wasn't gonna make it.
I bet he don't tell her. I bet he don't tell her.
He's gonna tell her where the guns are at.
So there's no camera in his room, right?
I can't do this, Cal. I can't keep coming over here like you're.
Now you're just turning me on.
Damn it, Syntell.
Robinson, wait, hey, the guns.
Oh, look. He said it. He said the guns.
The sub-basement of the arena, okay? You just punch in a 4-digit code, it's my inauguration day.
Oh.
I love you. You made me crazy.
So he is still married. Play acting, yeah.
Yeah.
Like Bill and Hillary.
Call me when you're sober.
So she didn't even stay.
I get it though, you know.
All that. Yeah.
She
I mean,
like,
yeah,
yeah. And she smells that
like,
liquor all on your breath too.
Yeah, she's not willing to stay a Kardashian.
Consumed. And men were gathered round there blazing.
And he got dementia, so he don't even remember that his son was still alive when she left.
My wife said it was one of the few poems that actually got her kids to sit up in their seats.
I remember.
Yeah.
He don't even know you talking to his son.
You never did anything I didn't do for you.
Damn. Ooh, that's rough.
And the crowd.
Wow, that's rough.
Famished by degrees.
We did anything I didn't do for you.
Man, ooh, that is rough. Wonder he retreated to the bottle like he did. Like every angle, every move, it's just F you.
How many episodes in this season?
I want to say 8. Let me look. Yeah, there's 8. And this is episode 5. This was his last ditch Hail Mary.
But he knew he wasn't going to make it through the night. I mean, he just got into it with old girl today, right?
Yeah, he knew he wasn't going to make it. He was going to try. He tried to get help from his lover, tried to get help from his dad. And this is his Hail Mary. I mean, you surrounded by enemies, son didn't come by. Like, damn, that's wild.
Dad, there's a
Can't tell her
thing.
daddy about
Listen, there's something awful I need to tell you. Uncle Billy, he's gone. He's dead.
Look, right there.
Go upstairs and get your brother. Pack a bag, whatever you can put into a backpack. I need your help, Presley. I need you to be in control and I need you to be strong.
Uncle Billy's gone? Like, this is real?
I'm asking a lot of you. I know I wouldn't put you through this.
It's okay. Dad, go.
So she didn't even get to tell him about what.
I need to call in that favor. It's gonna be a bit more than a sourdough start.
What the hell is wrong with you, huh? Why did you do that? Grandpa, you scared the shit out of her.
Who?
Don't play it like that.
I'm not playing it like anything, Cal.
I'm not my fucking dad! Never mind.
You were right the other night. You were right, Cal.
Oh.
What was I right about?
All of it. All of it.
Oh, he didn't feel nothing until it took his son away from him.
Too soft, I said. Not a great man's name, but Cal Bradford.
Really? King Arthur?
Mm-hmm.
Arthur?
That's a name for a leader of men.
King Arthur, what?
I am not proud of anything I did. But I am so very proud of you.
Too late, though.
And I am so very sorry, son.
Sorry to do that.
Good. Play along. Let him have his moment. Yeah.
Sorry for what I said to you. I forgive you for everything.
So he's talking about his dad for real.
Yeah. He's talking about him. That's such a double entendre of a scene, a triple entendre of a scene.
The world,
like you said,
was
a day late and
born.
a dollar short.
The populace and the powerful was a lump.
Look, the water's going up. Do you see that?
Treeless, manless.
You can see even. That's why I said lost at sea.
Of death.
Damn, is that it's a destroyer?
Carrier.
Yeah.
Ships, sailorless lay.
But you can see even less of the top of the Washington Monument now than we could at the beginning of the show.
They slept on the abyss without waves, were dead. The tides were in their grave. The winds were withered in the stagnant air, and the clouds perished. Darkness had no need of aid from them. She was the universe. I saw her that night. I saw her.
You saw who?
It's either Jane or Sinatra.
Right now. What is she looking at?
She's got the... No way! She's got the notepad? Hold up.
Don't lose your grip.
Yeah. Just...
Oh, wait. What if Jeremy killed him on accident? And maybe he didn't tell Xavier's daughter what happened, but he gave her the damn tablet.
He hid it.
He gave it to her to hide. Look.
Like, yo, I see you.
Because remember when
of the tiger?
when Jeremy was
Got that Eye of the Tiger playing in the background. Uh-oh, red alert. What does this mean?
When Jeremy was just apologizing.
The Tiger playing.
Dude's in trouble. You can't get away from that. Like, where can you go? You can't even hide out.
They're lying to you. Whoa. Straight up. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're gonna see a cut down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. But if you wanna watch the whole thing with us uncut, uninterrupted, head over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/Syntell. Become a member of this channel. You'll get access to the full uncut reaction, but you will need your own Netflix, HBO Max, or Disney Plus subscription so you can open up each episode in an adjacent window to our reaction. We'll give you a little time with a small reference video at the bottom of the screen to help you sync up the footage. And it'll be like you're watching it with your favorite pals from the internet. I love this damn show. I love this damn show. Let me tell you.
He just got his night with the dog killed.
Oh yeah. It's a wrap for him. Oh my goodness. Wow, he's just going all right. You know, raise the stakes. Between the whole like, yo, they're lying to you, us seeing Washington under an ocean of water, bananas.
It's crazy.
Yo, I mean, just even the start of that was just nuts.
But that's the thing. At the beginning, it was you could still see the slits at the top where, you know, if you ever go up to the top of the Washington Monument where you can look out. By the end, when it was dark and we saw the carrier, you couldn't see the slits. The water was going up.
Water still rising. Wow. And
that's what he kept saying. That's what he kept saying to him about Lost at Sea.
Yeah. And then there's the other bombshell that dropped. Is they made contact with somebody that speaks Creole. I think they said that was another pretty big bombshell. But then again, you know, we're talking about Xavier's daughter having the notebook, and I think you were right.
Yeah,
you mentioned that probably Billy may have pulled the trigger. He may have been the trigger man, and then hit the tablet.
Not Billy, but his son Jeremy. You know what I'm saying? Because remember, he said he ghosted his dad, right? And his dad kept texting him, you know. So maybe he did show up, confront him. So that way, right now, when he was apologizing to his granddad, like he was apologizing to his dad, maybe he was apologizing for more than we know. I mean, it could have very well, it could have been Billy.
Okay.
Billy was supposed to be asleep on the couch.
All right.
It could have been Jane. I don't, it could have been Jane, because now that we know how she get down.
Yeah.
Was Billy actually knocked out on the couch? Did he get up and do it? Because, you know, the footage is missing.
Well, there was that
but
moment.
I think if she got in the house and did it, I would have thought that Billy would have known. I don't know. Maybe he was knocked. Maybe she gave him a little night pill.
Now, remember that episode when Xavier got the message to don't trust Billy, right? And it ended with Billy staked out outside of Xavier's house, and he was looking at Xavier's daughter's room. So that's what makes
and with the gun, so he knew Presley had it.
Well, I think that he had just finished giving Presley the tablet for safekeeping, because apparently those two had a very strong relationship, and maybe that was the only person that. So
when the grandfather said, "I saw her in the house," it's easy to think that he was thinking about Robinson.
Yeah.
But no, he actually saw Presley.
I mean, I know we're kind of like piecemealing it all together, but that's wild. That's wild. Speaking of Robinson, how do you feel about her and her relationship with Cal? I mean, she's a little bit more forgiving. It was more than just a booty call.
I mean, yeah, no. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm a huge person on, dude was married. I don't give a shit. Like, you know, especially they not separated. They not on the way to divorce or none of that. He, you know, and I understand he's playing whatever the role that he got going on with his wife because of his office, I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? Then divorce her ass, or even like you down here. There's only 25,000 people.
Yeah.
Hell, get rid of ass. Why do you still have to hold up the whatever the notions about about being a married president? Nobody give a shit. The world that went to shit, we down here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't with her no more. Like, yeah, just I don't know. You know, I don't play that. I don't like that shit.
I hear that. You know, as far as clarity of character, I think this was a great episode for Cal, because you know he been living at the bottom of a bottle since the word go, and when you see that he had nobody in his corner, like none, he couldn't get his son to help, he couldn't get his mistress to help, he couldn't get his father to help, he couldn't he was really him against the world. I can kind of understand it a little bit more. You don't condone, drinking your life away, but I understand. I get it.
Yeah,
it's an impossible position.
I think the craziest thing was what his son said to him, though. You know, about having all the billionaires' hands up his ass and moving his mouth like a puppet. I was like, damn. For one, the amount of disrespect in that statement is so egregious. They'd be like, Cal, we haven't seen Jeremy lately. I was like, oh yeah.
We was
he's no longer
furniture.
with us.
We was moving furniture.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't mind us. He got a little loud.
Yeah, that's good. That is one of those when, you know what I'm saying, as a parent, you're like, I brought you in this world, I take your ass out. Like, that's off of that, yeah. Yeah, it's like, oh, okay, we have just hit out to the woodshed moment. I was like, yeah, listen, I've been working out. I've been waiting on this I've been waiting on this day right here. This is you long overdue, son. We about to get it in.
Is that blue? Woo. If I get about this chair, it's gonna be trouble.
It's gonna be trouble.
Yeah. All right. So, another interesting character that we got slapped more meat on the bones is Cal's dad. Powerful man. Cal had said something. He was like, "Yo, I've been your chess piece my whole life and hated it." That moment, he was like, "Have you ever been proud of me?" And he was like, "Nah, man. Everything you did, I did." That, golly, swan diving into the bottom of a bottle after something like that, man. Like that's wild. And I know we're supposed to have that moment when Cal's dad is talking to his grandson and he's confusing him and he's speaking his truth and it's too late. And I know it's supposed to be touching, but him apologizing in that moment, to me, I was like, nah, we passed that moment. You missed that. Yeah. But what was touching, because it was a triple entendre moment, what was touching was Cal's son speaking on behalf, Jeremy speaking on behalf of his father, and also speaking on behalf of himself to his father.
Right.
That
was crazy.
That part was like, oh man, y'all killing me right now. That's nuts.
And the way that they did that line, I was like, oh, y'all done had Andre 3000 and Kendrick Lamar writing these lines. Y'all got double, triple, quadruple entendres going right now. Like, dude.
That was a dope scene, man. That was a dope scene. I need to reread that poem, because it's one of those poems where you need to listen and break it down like line by line, because I'm sure there's some other things that are being said, and some of it, as a first time listen, I might not have been able to catch its significance towards that passionate moment when we're seeing, the Washington Monument underwater with the aircraft carrier, and that moment of him fearing, like it's like, what is that? Go into the dark night, tremble, rage against the light, that kind of thing. Like when you're facing impossible odds and the darkness falls upon you. Like that poem, I was picking up bits and pieces of it, but I know I left a lot of meat on the bone because I couldn't process it fast enough for the things that I was seeing on screen. Go ahead, man. I cut you off.
No, what I was gonna say was, I agree with you, but I also think that's that poem itself is one of those ones that we could read the poem and extrapolate on what it meant to this episode and what it means. But I think it's one of those things that's like that you should have someone who is a literary scholar
really
help you break it down. Yes, because to me it's like, okay, well, I'm a minister and I can read the Bible and break down scripture with you, but I am not qualified to do that either. My understanding, and even though I know history, I mean, I was a history professor, I know history. I understand context, I understand a lot of things, but I am not a biblical scholar.
Okay.
So, that'd be like somebody come to me and like, hey, I need you to break this down. Well, I'm gonna give it to you the best that I got and try to give you the historical and the, the context behind, some of the writings and stuff. But I was like, I'm not that versed, I'm not that studied to really go into this. And you're like, oh shit, I never even saw that coming.
Right.
And I think Byron and a lot of other people that wrote really deep poems like that are like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I did well in English class and, I studied, and I wouldn't pull out an Edgar Allan Poe and be like, oh, let me tell you all about the Raven. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? It's like, this bird is mad or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody else would be like, no, this right here means this and this. I was like, oh, okay, you teaching me something. Byron's poems are like that. Some of these people are not surface level, and that's all I'm saying. Like, the Bible, a lot of people so twisted, they use scripture to back up their point without reading the preceding or the following chapter. Right. They don't understand the context. They don't understand the historical. Nothing was going on. Yeah. Some poems, especially written by some of these folks, because of the times they were living in and the reasons behind why they wrote the poems, are exactly the same way. So, however, I do think that you're right. I do think that the people who made This Is Us, the writers of this are so crafty. They are so good that nothing is done by happenstance. So them putting that particular poem in and giving us certain visuals to go along with it, we could probably pick out a few things on the surface, but I would really like to look back into that, or even like watch this episode again and have the poem pulled up and be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of stuff in here that we're missing, and you and I are pretty sharp. But I'm almost like the way this is going, I was like, shit, we're gonna get to episode 8 and be like, shit, how did I miss that? I just
I can see that. Yeah, it's chunky.
But I applaud that kind of writing though. I applaud stuff that keeps me on the edge of my seat and on the tip of my toes. Like I was like, oh, okay, we going somewhere. Like this particular episode is the first episode on the back half of the first season.
Yep.
We did what we always do. Like we've said it before. We got to the mid-season finale, which is the last episode, and they killed Billy's ass off. Like, man. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to take an L. And not only that he took an L, how and by who he took the L, we was like, clutch the pearls. Woo. Get the hell out of here. Yeah, didn't see that coming. So now that we're on this back half, we got character development.
Yep.
But we got some really good character development in this, and some twists that we didn't see coming. I'd have never guessed that Presley had that damn tablet. Never guessed that.
Never in a million years.
So now the thing is, I know good and damn well Presley didn't kill him.
No.
Even accidentally. No good and well she didn't kill him. No. So that goes, how did she get it? Who told her to keep it and, keep it safe, keep it in hiding? No, in fact, I'm assuming it's an iPad. Got a damn good ass battery. Ain't dude been there for a week and you ain't charged that shit once. Like, shit. This is some future shit. How that battery is so damn good. She just pulled it out and it was still on. Like, damn. When Billy was looking at her in the window with the gun, it seemed like he was gonna do her some harm. But
he was watching out for her.
Did Billy do the deed,
That's what I was
saying. But then he took the tablet as safekeeping against Sinatra.
That's what I'm thinking, because there's no other person that could give it to Presley. The only person that can is Billy, right? So I can't think of any other loophole of how she could get it other than through Billy. And Billy and her having a very good, strong relationship. And he's like, I need you to stash this. And then when we saw that episode after Xavier was told to watch Billy, and it cuts with him watching Presley's window. And we think it's menacing at the end of that episode. We think it's menacing, like, I've killed this person, I'm going to kill Presley. But I don't think that's the case. He was looking at it as if I'm putting my faith in you, or I'm protecting you with this big thing. That's what I took from it.
Or.
Okay. I like ors.
All right, so the grandpa says, I saw her here.
Yeah.
And we assume he's talking about Robinson, but he could have been talking about Presley, right?
Yeah, because he's got dementia.
But it did seem at the time Presley and Jeremy weren't that close like that, right? Or had they just got kind of cool the day or two before? Why would Presley be at the house? I don't know. But Billy, remember the day that Cal died.
Okay.
Billy left early because he had to see a man about a horse.
Yes. But he really did, because we saw a cut and he was really on the toilet.
But he left when Jane came and covered him.
Yep.
He left. He was leaving early as soon as Xavier got there. Remember, Xavier got there early and he was leaving.
Yes.
Xavier had already sent Presley and them to school.
Yes.
Maybe he went to Xavier's house and put the evidence in the house himself.
Yes. Yes.
Because he was on duty.
Yeah.
He was on duty. So they're going to toss his house anyway.
Yeah.
Why would they go look at Xavier's house? He wasn't even there.
But what if we're looking at this differently?
Xavier was the first suspect.
What if
there's a whole...
What if it was there to plant evidence that makes Xavier complicit? You know, if they were to toss the house.
Maybe Sinatra told him.
I don't know. We're getting way off into the weeds now.
No, because Sinatra's looking for it. Sinatra wants it back. So she don't know where it's at. And she don't know who took it. Like, I think her thing of finding out who killed Cal is super important because she don't have the tablet. She don't really give a shit about who did it, except that they killing people in the city without her permission.
Yeah.
But she don't got the tablet.
Frank in the chat said maybe she got it off Cal's son. Maybe their relationship was already established before it was established to us. I don't know. It's all of this seems like Hail Mary throws right now.
Yeah, but the only thing that's, now that we know who has it, how the hell did she get it? And the only link seems to be that she got it from the son. She got it from Jeremy.
You think the son? I think Billy. Whatever it is, she's known about it and it's been there, because that wasn't like you just happened upon finding it. Like, she knew it was there, so she's taking responsibility for it. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't like she stumbled and found it. You know, she purposely knew where it was.
Wait, so what if the grandfather saying all this shit? Remember, he just says shit, you know what I'm saying? Because the dementia kicks in, he just says shit. And he says all types of shit to Jeremy thinking that he's Cal. You know, kids be watching you more than you think. Kids be seeing shit. What if, one of Cal's drunken, same thing he just did to his dad when his dad was asleep? What if Jeremy did that shit to him and then read all these files that he could get into and seen what the hell happened? And that's why he blamed his dad. That's why he's been mad, because the tablet was out. He knows you knew all of this and you didn't say nothing.
Yeah.
Because that's what he said to him.
He did. He did say that.
And still, at this point, we also got 3 episodes. There's no way that they let that move into season 2. No. And one of these 3 episodes we got left, they're gonna have to show us what the hell happened. How did all these people get down here? What happened? What did they know was coming that they had enough time to prepare and dig out a whole damn mountain to get it together? Like, what happened?
Yeah, we still don't know. And we still don't know if Jeremy already knew how to get to access to the tablet. Because remember, the whole thing that Cal was trying to do was prepare the music file, the mixtape to tell some piece of information, right? Maybe his son has already gotten a hold of it and knew how to get the access code to get in the safe, knew how to get the pad, and then he had to stash it someplace safe, and then he asked Presley to do it.
That's a crazy thing. Yeah, that's the crazy thing about when you do these murder mysteries. Several little people have chunks of information. Robinson, she had a chunk of information. She knew that there was weapons down there. All right, so she shared that with Xavier. Xavier has a cigarette with the number on it, which we're guessing is the library file to go get it.
Yeah.
Jeremy has information that somehow Presley got the damn tablet, but because you don't know who to trust, I mean, Collins can trust his daughter, but why would you tell your teenage child all this shit's going on? Listen, I'm in the middle of a murder mystery. Let me tell you this. You know, Uncle Billy's a sniper. He out here killing people. And this is like, you don't share that shit with them. You're like, listen, I'm trying to keep you safe. Not knowing that she has valuable information. If she just gave him, Dad, let me tell you what happened today. And we went to the plane, and the plane number was 812. You know, like, you can start putting this together, but you can't. You're in the middle of a mystery. You don't know who to trust. And even the people you do trust, this is just some shit. I wouldn't share that shit with my kids. I wouldn't. In no way in the world would I think that they would have information valuable to help me solve this damn crime with somebody that killed the president.
Well, to change.
You think that's what Presley was about to tell her dad?
No.
Remember when she was outside the door waiting on him? You think she was going to tell him about the grandfather? Or you thought she was going to tell him about that damn tablet?
I assumed that she was going to tell him about the grandfather putting
That's what I do too.
His hands on her. Yeah. That's what I mean. But then again, who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, because remember what she said to him when he got dressed? She said, you know, you dressed like you still an agent. He said, I was, you know, suspended or whatever. Time off, but I'm always an agent.
Yeah.
Whew. Hey, just the fact that we can have this level of discourse and talk about this shit. Whoever is not watching this,
to it, man. It's
you know, and the thing is, you know what I'm saying? Like for people who are watching this on YouTube, y'all don't know that if you belong to Syntell's Patreon, you can get into the Discord. Get into Discord is free. But if you belong to Syntell's Patreon, you can watch along with us as we watch this live. And we have, you know, dedicated members of the Patreon and in the Discord who are watching with us. And that's, you know, from time to time, we may frequently reference them and say, you know, stuff that they put in the chat. But here's the crazy thing about this, you know, all these things, these different things, we watch movies, TV series, is hit and miss, unless it's Doctor Who. When we say Doctor Who, they show up in droves and stuff. And it's like, I haven't slept all week. I've been waiting for this or whatever. Like, listen, people don't even know that they missing out on some other stuff. And I understand there's only so many hours in a day for you to get in your stuff. But hey, this one right here is a gem.
Yeah.
I didn't watch This Is Us. I ain't feel like crying all goddamn time. You know what I'm saying? I got enough problems to just be out here just emotional and shit. But this right here, is something that should be watched.
This joint hit. It's good. It's solid. Listen, thank you for that. I just have one small question. I'm just curious too. This is more for the chat too as well, and also for you. Yo, who's on your hit list? I got as far as people that need to get.
Oh, you're not talking about in real life, right?
Okay. Right, I think it's two. It's Sinatra's been on my hit list.
Like my former boss. Yeah. F you. You're cool.
Sinatra's been number one on my list for a minute, but that
number
damn
one,
Jane is like, every time I see her on screen now, I be like,
Jane is 1A. Yes. Yes.
Oh, that was just a quick one. Listen, if you've been enjoying the conversation that me and Rekkai are having and just the way we chop it up, this is what we do. We are fans of good content, be it television or movie. And as you can already see, we can just go. And one of the great things I love is just the insight that Rekkai brings and his unique way of looking at the world. You need to do yourself a favor. You need to head over to his YouTube page, hit that subscription button, show some love to his Patreon, because over there you'll get it in droves. Rekkai, tell the people how they get in contact with you.
Abby, my Patreon people, I'm trying to take care of them so much better than I have in the past. And we're getting there. We're getting a good start. So you can get all my content much earlier than what it shows up on YouTube. But no matter how you get it, either way is the same. It's, Patreon or youtube.com/Nupe from the Ville, NUPEFROMDAVILLE. Don't worry if I said it too fast. It is in the description. As you heard from this discussion, however we consume media, we always use this when we talk about it. But even more importantly, you got to use this right here. Thank you, Chef.
Thank you, Chef. And thank you all for hanging out with us. And we'll catch you on the next episode. All right, y'all. Take care. Peace.